Oh man. Hey, my legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review the Baby Ruth. Yeah, I've had this bar before, but um, I was looking on my video manager. I never reviewed it before, so let's go ahead and review it. Let's like I did what 100 grand bar, 10 grand bar, and I saw these sit around Halloween time. I keep forgetting I had this at the bank. They had a whole bunch of fun size candy bars. Like I said, I think it was the 100 grand bar or the 10 grand bar. I haven't had it in ages. I saw this there, and I didn't know. I haven't had a Baby Ruth in a long, long time. Check the video man. I never reviewed it, so I'm going to review it now. And Tim Sands, back when he was doing thumbnails for it, made me a thumbnail a while back, and I'm finally going to use it. And the one thing about this, everyone keeps thinking this was named after the baseball player, and I found out what that wasn't, but I couldn't remember who it was named after. That I went back to doing it. I looked on Wikipedia. They said the history of this said although the name of the candy bar sounds like the name of the famous baseball player Babe Ruth, the Curtis Candy Company that created it claimed that it was named after President Grover Cleveland's daughter Ruth Cleveland. Candy maker located on same street as Wrigley Field named the bar Babe Ruth in 1921. Then they said as Babe Ruth's fame was on the rise 24 years after Cleveland left the White House and 17 years after the unfortunate passing of his daughter Ruth, the company did not negotiate an endorsement deal with Ruth, Babe Ruth. And many saw the company's story about the origin of the name to be a devious way to avoid having to pay the baseball player any royalties, but it wasn't named after him. That's what they said. Curtis successfully shut down a rival candy bar that was approved by and named for Babe Ruth on the grounds that the names are too similar. And it was weird because there was a candy bar came out in the late 70s after Reggie Jackson called. I think it was just called Reggie. It was okay. I wasn't a big fan of it. It was kind of like it said candy bar, but it was kind of like something similar to a Goo Goo Cluster. I never heard of Goo Goo Clusters till um, the 90s when, going to the Dollar General, they had those in a big bin, the candy bin and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and try this out. I thought I'd do a little bit of that story behind it. So it was not named after the baseball player. It was named after Grover Cleveland's daughter, not Cleveland Brown from the TV show, not Grover from Sesame Street. Grover Cleveland won president. Okay, let's open it up and see if it's any good. I haven't had one in a long time. Now, there are candy bars out there that you gravitate towards. If you get candy, you gravitate towards the ones you like. Looks like right there. Very chewy. One thing you definitely taste is the peanuts right away. And the chocolate. This is a combination of peanuts, caramel, chocolate flavored nougat, and covered in chocolate. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm not the hugest fan of this candy bar, but it is pretty good. They have the Babe Ruth. Now the video's going to take a while because probably been much chewing. A little too chewy for my taste. Well, you definitely get to savor the flavor. I give the Baby Ruth candy bar a 9 out of 10. Good candy bar, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. So that's a little bit of its, in my opinion, its downfall too. It's so chewy. Good to have something to drink with it too. It's so chewy. Even after one of these, a fun size, I'm pretty much done for a while with Baby Ruth. I like after a while, like, well, I wonder if I really still taste it. And then, oh, I remember. Yeah, well, it's good enough for a while. Unlike a Snickers, where I mean, a Snickers does satisfy when you have it. When you get that craving and you definitely want it. With Baby Ruth, it's like I can wait for a while because I haven't had a Baby Ruth in years. So I hope you liked this video, everybody. Until next time, please. Kimberly.